So we're out here today in the Historic District of Brownsville, and we are giving a Historic District Property of the Month award to a Mr. Raul Fernandez. He's in his 90s. These are his sister and brother-in-law who have kept up the property for him. The Heritage Council decided that they wanted to give an award, maybe 2 awards a month, to properties in the Historic District which have just shown a pride of place and have spent some time taking care of their property. Just, elevate the community's awareness that they're in the historical district and that people are paying attention, and we hope that a property like this will be an example for other people to also to want to have pride of place and sort of a little competition for keeping up their property.
The address is 1905 East Van Buren, and my full name is Ramon Garcia. I'm 83 years old and still working on the yard. Yeah, the house belongs to my brother-in-law, Raul Fernandez. He's the only one that's living here at the time. He has a provider during the day, but then at night we'll spend some time here with him in the afternoons. We started working on it a few months back because my mother-in-law always told us that when she would pass away, you know, you keep up the yard. We hadn't done it, but we are working on it now.
Well, this process is new. Since I took over as Heritage Officer about 5 months ago, this is something I've wanted to do for a couple of years, so I'm really glad to be able to do it. And
so, yeah, we told them, well, we don't live here, but my brother-in-law does, and we come over here every day to keep up with the cleaning, you know, and the yard and whatever. So he said that if it was okay for him to put a sign up as the yard of the month, and I said, well, it's good. It's been my, like I say, hobby, because I've worked on my yard at my house all the time, and I like to have a nice looking yard, you know. And since we hadn't worked on this one for some time, I told my wife, well, let's go over there and do some work on the yard. And like I say, we've been here like 3 or 4 months working on the plants and the grass, and it's working out good.
I think from the city's perspective, and certainly from my perspective, the real importance in it is preserving our history. You know, there's a saying that says, you don't really know where you're going unless you know where you came from. And Brownsville is actually the 2nd most historic city in Texas. We have the 2nd most historic properties other than the city of San Antonio. San Antonio is actually #1 and Brownsville's #2. San Antonio has a huge market for heritage tourism, which is people that go out there to view the city for its historic properties and a lot of the historic elements that San Antonio has. It's a very unique city. Brownsville is almost as unique in that it has all sorts of historic properties, and it has a lot of beautiful architecture. It's got some of the oldest buildings in Texas, and our goal really is to make sure that people appreciate that, and we really, really want to make sure that others become aware of Brownsville's rich history, and we try and protect it and preserve it as much as possible.
My name is Ramon Garcia, and I take pride in the city of Brownsville.